Well, now to the potentially dangerous sinkholes threatening suburban homes. As you're about to see, properties are literally disappearing while families face an uncertain future.
It's grown 3 times the size in the last couple of weeks. Who wouldn't be concerned or feel sorry for the family?
We were horrified. Shattered our life.
It's not the Amazon or the edge of the Grand Canyon, but a suburban front yard, a cavernous pit of filth and germs, bubbling up on hot days, sending foreign objects to the surface, creating a health hazard, a danger to anyone nearby.
I've got this big hole in my front yard and it just keeps on getting bigger. These are the first things that surfaced in the hole when it appeared. This is an old brass bedhead, maybe, light bulb. It's a very old medicine bottle. That's an extremely old one.
6 weeks ago, mother of 4 Mandy got the shock of her life when her front yard collapsed. Now this sizable sinkhole is growing, eating away at the remaining lawn.
I've had sleepless nights. It's actually starting to travel towards the road. It's travelling, that's my bedroom over there, just on the corner, and I'm worried that it's going to travel underneath there.
The driveway is in danger of collapse, and it's far too dangerous for Mandy's kids to play anywhere near the pit.
I can no longer build or extend my home.
So what's happened? The cause of this chaos goes back over a century. This area was mined for basalt. Underground there's a network of shafts, some more than 30 metres deep, a honeycomb of unstable subsiding ground. But as the years slipped by, this disaster waiting to happen was forgotten by everybody.
When I purchased this house, I purchased it at top dollar. I did all the right things. We did all the checks. Nothing came up.
She did get an inkling of something not long after she bought the house in the late 90s. The front yard gave way just a bit. Council backfilled it, and for 10 years all appeared okay until this.
Our dream is to own our home and, you know, grow old in it and raise a family in it.
Mandy was straight onto her council to try to sort out who is responsible.
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I think ultimately the landowner is responsible in terms of filling in the hole, but the council's offered assistance in this matter because we understand the anxiety it's causing for the family.
Robert Ferrolo, the local mayor and local MP, has offered to help.
One way or another, the hole has to be filled in.
But filling it in is just a stopgap measure. There's no guarantee it won't collapse again.
I don't want it backfilled and then have this problem occur in 10 years' time. 10 or 15 years isn't good enough.
Mandy's dilemma is not the first for residents in this street. Her neighbour Sue Todd had deja vu when she saw the hole.
From here, this corner, right down to about here.
Sue's hole took 32 loads of concrete to fill.
What's saying the house isn't going to fall in next thing? That's only about 5 foot from the house. You know, they could be asleep and next thing in front of the house has disappeared.
Jose Sevilla lives across the road.
Do you worry that a hole might appear in your front yard?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only across the road. It's only 20 foot away from my place, so if it's happening there, it could happen anywhere.
Council claims it didn't know the area had been used for mining when it was zoned residential. But it makes you wonder how many other Australian homes have been built on sinking land. Forgotten history, now a ticking time bomb.
I'm stressed out. I am upset. I'm devastated. I feel like I've been lied to and cheated on, and I want it resolved.
And Mandy has had a letter from council promising to send an expert to her home on Friday to discuss the best possible way to fill the hole. The New South Wales Minister for Planning and Infrastructure has also been contacted in the hope of finding a permanent solution.